that question, we need to remind ourselves a little bit more about what do we mean by consciousness? What do we mean by the unified field? And I'm going to take those questions in the opposite order. The unified field is the culmination, you could say, of centuries of scientific investigation into the nature of reality. And this one very simple chart summarizes everything we know about the universe. And although the details may look complex, the overall structure is pretty simple. It shows the universe fundamentally unified and superficially diversified. So physics has been about exploring deeper and deeper levels of reality. And that inward exploration of the structure of physical reality began with hundreds of years of Newtonian physics. It actually began long before. But that's the domain we call classical physics, physics that explores the macroscopic sensory world of day-to-day perceptions. That understanding of the universe wasn't good enough. It does not work, for example, to understand the atom at all. So a whole new language, a whole new logic, a whole new mathematics had to be developed to properly characterize and understand the behavior of atoms and molecules. And that is quantum mechanics, which you've heard a bit about in the conference already. The quantum mechanical world of atoms and molecules, not just smaller, but completely different, radically different than classical objects. Midway through the 20th century, there was a complete reformulation of quantum mechanics to what is called quantum field theory. Quantum field theory is yet a newer language of nature, subtler, more profound, necessary to understand the world of elementary particles, more fundamental than atoms. They behave differently, partly because this is a relativistic world, a world of fast-moving particles, close to the speed of light, and early quantum mechanics was not compatible with Einstein's relativity. This is a beautiful theory, seemingly infinitely accurate as far as experiments can tell. It's very profound. It sheds light on some of the puzzles of earlier quantum mechanics, particularly the relationship between particle and field, particle and wave. But we're not going to spend much time on it today because the smart money, certainly the attention of the theoretical community, has moved on to unified quantum field theories, initially based on supergravity theory, and then the more successful superstring theory and M theory. These theories are extraordinary. They fulfill Einstein's lifelong quest to discover the unified source of the diversified universe, the fountainhead of nature's intelligence, the origin of all the streams of the laws of nature that govern the universe at every level. And the mathematics of these theories are not just beautiful, because you could say that was probably true even of quantum field theory, but are staggering, mind-blowing, unbelievable. And physicists like me aren't particularly fond of mathematics. That's why we're physicists and not mathematicians. But this absolutely blows your mind. And we're not going to talk about that either. But we are going to get a little bit of a feeling for the unified field by looking at its basic structure. Unified field is an ocean of pure existence, an ocean of pure abstract intelligence at the basis of the universe. Universal intelligence. But this ocean of intelligence isn't dead. It's not lifeless. It's not inert. Due to the quantum principle or uncertainty principle, it is teeming with unmanifest energy. It is shimmering, reverberating within itself. And in fact, so incredibly dynamic, so infinitely energetic, that it's erupting and boiling within itself. And in the process of this dynamical self-interaction, this boiling of the absolute, it erupts in a foam of effervescent bubbles, like ginger ale effervesces bubbles. By the way, it's called vacuum energy, zero-point energy.